name's Joy France. What I do for a living is a bit of a strange question. I actually gave up work 18 months ago and are just tumbling down a sort of an Alice in Wonderland type creative hole and see where it takes me. Currently, I seem to have landed in Afflecks as their creative in residence. I've been here 5 months and everything is amazing. The people I meet, the connections that are made, seeing people try things for the first time, getting experts in. It's the randomness of not knowing what's going to happen every day. Get musicians or artists or people from all over the world. And it's really exciting. I arrive in the morning, not knowing what I'm going to find, and I just fly out at the end of the day really giddy with everything that's happened. I'm very lucky, very privileged to have this opportunity. I've always been able to recognise the power of people doing creative things, but never thought I was creative myself. I used to work with teenagers who'd been excluded from school and things, and would buy in people to come and do drumming workshops and drama and things like that, and could see the difference it changed. But 5.5 years ago, I did my first performance poem, and it's taken off since then. I think schools and society in general sometimes ruin poetry for people. They don't realise the variety. Lots of people say, I don't like poetry, but you never hear anyone saying, I don't like music. So I wrote a poem that was for people who didn't really like poetry, but love Afflecks, and I'll perform it for you now. To just give you a flavour, because I often do this in this space. Okay. Like sheep, they flock to the high street. They queue in line to buy mass-produced designs and follow sales signs to find a bargain. Next day, they do it all again. Like sheep, they're fleeced with no release from bleated beliefs. Repeat, repeat, repeat after me. We are just sheep. But sometimes one strays, moves away and takes the path to Afflecks, where fireflies flare and nobody cares if you're a sheep or a woolly mammoth or a behemoth. Whether direction you choose is up to you. And branding, well, it's a piercing or a tattoo. Manchester's beating heart that's long been fabled for not giving a about labels, and where a sheep can become a firefly or be reborn, like me, as a unicorn.